You're listening to the Drumming News Network, drummingnewsnetwork.com.
Hello and welcome to this episode of the Drumming News Network. I'm your host, Paul the Rog Rogney. On this episode, we're going to be featuring some of the most popular stories that were featured on our website from July 16th through the 24th. Let's get started. In response to renewed interest in flat rides, Paiste announces the reintroduction of the groundbreaking models from the Formula 602, 2002, and Traditional series, and the addition of a new model in the Masters series. In the late 1960s, Paiste developed the idea of a cymbal without a bell. The result was the innovative flat ride concept for which international patents were awarded at the time. The revolutionary, very defined and controlled flat ride sound has since become part of important recorded music in jazz, notably so with prestigious bandleaders who helped shape modern jazz. Due to the missing bell, flat rides are very easy to control. Since a flat ride hardly builds up, the airy, unobtrusive, and cultivated ping remains very defined at all volumes, particularly with light play. This is especially advantageous in acoustic music or when accompanying soloists. These flat rides are offered in a 20 and 22-inch Masters Dark flat ride, a medium lightweight 20 and 22-inch Signature Traditionals light flat ride, the lightweight 18-inch, 20-inch, and 22-inch Formula 602 thin flat ride. In the 2002 series, it's offered in an 18-inch and 20-inch, and finally in the 602, it is offered in a 20-inch medium flat ride. Please follow the link to this story in our show notes, and posted on this story, you'll see a number of videos where they audition each one of these cymbals for you. For the first time in a very long time, super drummer Steve Gadd joins up with his friends from Gadd Gang Times, Eddie Gomez and Ronnie Kuber, for a production of the WDR Big Band. Under the direction of Michael Abeen, a heavenly groovy album emerges. Recorded in January and February of 2002, the cooperation between Steve's Gadd Gang and the WDR Big Band was hanging in the air for quite some time. Already back in 2011, there was talk about a potential collaboration with the big band under the leadership of Michael Abeen, a chief conductor of the orchestra from 2004 to 2014. The album is called Steve Gadd, Eddie Gomez, Ronnie Kuber, Center Stage WDR Big Band, arranged and conducted by Michael Abeen. For your listening pleasure, I'll be playing a sample of the song Watching the River Flow. You can also see this as a video on YouTube if you search for it. Rogers Drums introduced the Cleveland series of drums. Cleveland drums pay tribute to Rogers' classic signature style, paired with an exclusive new shell design to herald in the next chapter in Rogers drum kit innovation. The Cleveland series is designed with a sonic profile that's open and punchy, complemented with a rich low-end presence to produce a wide spectrum of tone for any genre of music. These are offered in the exclusive sky blue onyx finish in 20-inch or 22-inch three-piece kit configurations. These hand-built Cleveland drums will satisfy even the most hardcore vintage enthusiasts, as well as introduce modern players to the Rogers legacy of craftsmanship and innovation. The Cleveland signature sound begins with an advanced proprietary shell, consisting of a 5-ply maple and poplar body with 2-ply maple reinforcement rings. The robust shell design offers increased dynamic range and durability, providing a canvas for unlimited expression. Cleveland Sky Onyx component drums can be individually ordered in the sizes of 8x12, 9x13 toms, 14x14-inch floor tom, and a 14x18-inch bass drum. And here's a sample of what the drums sound like. All right, if you have the ability to read French, you're in luck. The French drum magazine Batterie has Steve Jordan featured in the July issue of their magazine. In describing this issue, Sebastian Benoit writes the following. Who would imagine that we would publish one day on the cover of our magazine, Steve Jordan of the Rolling Stones? Just a year ago, Charlie, Mick, Keith, and Ronnie seemed immortal. They were also among the first artists to come out of this dark layer called COVID-19. The tour started on September 20th of 2021, which will be done without their emblematic drummer. Steve Gadd said, "For me, it's not the Stones anymore without Charlie." This is difficult even for Jordan to contradict. One thing is certain, few drummers knew Charlie as much as Steve Jordan. These two shared 40 years of friendship. Steve Jordan has agreed to give us an hour of his time to come back to the underside of this historic collaboration. This issue also includes a tribute to Alan White, who we lost earlier this year. It has now been confirmed that Anthrax drummer Charlie Benante will join Pantera's surviving members on a reunion tour. Zakk Wylde and Benante, along with original members singer Phil Anselmo and bassist Rex Brown, will tour as Pantera, headlining a number of major festivals across North America and Europe, and staging some of their own headlining concerts. According to Billboard, this lineup has been given the green light by the estates of founders, drummer Vinnie Paul and guitarist Dimebag Darrell. Benante's relationship with Pantera dates back to the mid-1980s, prior to Anselmo joining the group. Benante joined Anthrax in 1983, prior to the release of their debut, Fistful of Metal, and has been the band's drummer ever since. He's also a member of the crossover thrash band Stormtroopers of Death. This is unbelievable news for multiple reasons. I will outline a series of events which led to most people not believing this day would ever happen, even though, when Vinnie Paul was still alive, most fans hoped the guitarist and longtime friend of the band, Zakk Wylde of Ozzy and Black Label Society, would join the band. But Vinnie said, due to the words spoken by singer Phil Anselmo, Pantera would never happen. Sadly, Vinnie Paul passed away on June 22nd of 2018 at the age of 54 due to dilated cardiomyopathy and coronary artery disease, further pushing the fans' dream of a Pantera reunion even further into obscurity. The fans have spoken. On January 28th of 2020, Pantera surpassed 1 billion streams across most major streaming music services, such as Amazon, Apple Music, Deezer, Google, and Spotify. Reissues of the CDs are charting, and now it feels like the best time for a reunion. The addition of Zakk Wylde makes complete sense, as he performed as a guest guitarist on stage with Pantera numerous times, has been a long friend of the band, and adding Charlie Benante finishes out the lineup in the most possible perfect way. This tour is going to be the hot tour of the year at the very least. Artist Group International will book Pantera's North American dates, with Dennis Arfa and Peter Pappalardo as the responsible agents. The band is managed by Scott Mikkey of One Degree Music Entertainment. Mikkey D drives a truck and performs a drum solo on wires in a series of Volvo ads. Former Motorhead and current Scorpions drummer Mikkey D is featured in a series of commercials for the car manufacturer Volvo, promoting their new line of electric trucks. The 3 spots which promote the Swedish company were filmed in Mikkey's hometown of Gothenburg. In one video, which is shot at the city's Ulve Stadium, I'm trying to pull in from my Norwegian roots to see if I actually said that correctly. I probably didn't. And it's not Norwegian and no Swedish, but they're close, right? Anyways, D can be seen performing what Volvo called possibly the highest ever drum solo in the history of heavy metal. The Volvo electric trucks are just as flexible as their diesel equivalents and can be built for virtually any task. And one advantage is that the absence of noise and emissions make them perfect for nighttime assignments. D, who has been a member of the Scorpions since 2016, played drums for King Diamond from 1985 until 1989. The Swedish-born drummer also played with Motorhead from 1991 until the band's dissolution in December of 2015. So once again, please follow the link in our show notes to this story, where you can see the 3 videos that Volvo filmed with Mikkey. Surprising to me, I know a lot about Mikkey. I've known Mikkey for years, but I never knew he drove truck before he became a rock star. So it's kind of cool to see him handle one of these trucks. And I got to say, these new electric trucks are kind of cool. Very powerful. You check them out. It's interesting where our society is now going and where technology is going with electric vehicles. I don't know if you're into them or not, but they're kind of interesting.
Okay, here we have fully electric Volvo truck, completely silent, no emissions. It is our most versatile truck. You can build the same superstructures than our previous trucks, so you can throw in whatever type of body or PTO you want. We have a 48-ton-meter crane here.
So this truck is actually going to lift me up.
Yeah, this is capable.
And my drums.
Yeah. I would say that customers operating in big cities where they are limited by working hours, if you want to extend your working day or operate night shift or it cannot be emissions around, then you throw this truck in and you can run the operation 24/7.
Are you ready to rock?
Yeah, let's go!
Gavin Harrison is featured in July's Modern Drummer magazine. Gavin talks about writing and recording the new Porcupine Tree record, Closure and Continuation. You can download the July 2022 issue of Modern Drummer, Volume 46, Number 7. The flipbook experience is not currently available in their mobile app, but can be seen through any browser. Visit moderndrummer.com for more information. Collision Drumsticks released the 7A Reach Drumstick. The Reach Drumstick series will have the feel and response of a standard stick, but are a longer option for those artists looking for a lengthier stick. Used predominantly with jazz, blues, swing, soul, light style of musicians, the Reach series provide the extra length to enhance your technique. With a powerful tip and long-lasting durability, these sticks are suitable for all-around musicians. These are offered in a series of packages. The bronze package is a 1-month supply, which are 3 pairs of sticks. A silver package is a 3-month supply, which is 6 pairs of sticks. And the gold package is a 6-month supply with 12 pairs of sticks. So please follow the link and check out for yourself which would be the best for you. All right, as we have talked before about Modern Drummer and their current issues, they have been really transparent recently in explaining some of the issues that are going on and what their plans are. Recently, Modern Drummer posted an open letter updating people on the print magazine update. This open letter goes on to say, Modern Drummer continues to offer our monthly magazine in both print and digital formats. The digital version of Modern Drummer is released the first day of every month. It is available on the Modern Drummer website and is formatted for all devices. Modern Drummer Digital is a completely interactive, more inspired, and more up-to-date version of Modern Drummer than was ever possible with print-only magazines. The print magazine is currently being combined in a 2-month binding and will revert to a single binding per month as soon as the supply chain issues are cleared. Until that time, we are combining 2 months' issues in one binding. For example, March and April are in one physical printed issue. As a small family-owned business, the challenges we are currently facing with print are immense. Paper is in short supply, and when available, it is many times the price it has been in the past. Printing press allocation is backed up for weeks, sometimes months. Shipping is also delayed by weeks or even months. And throughout the entire process, from pickup to delivery, shipping rates have quadrupled. Even if Modern Drummer were a huge customer, like Vanity Fair, People Magazine, etc., to the various vendors along the supply chain, these problems would still be present. However, as a small client, these challenges are multiplied many times over. While most of our readers have happily migrated to digital, with print as an as-available basis, we understand that some of you only want print. If that's the case, and you are not agreeable to dealing with the many delays, please contact Modern Drummer by email at printsupport@moderndrummer.com, and we will refund your print subscription immediately. Alternatively, we can migrate your subscription to a digital monthly subscription and encourage you to check out Modern Drummer Digital. It's completely up to you. We remain committed to our loyal readers, and we thank you very much for your continued support, patience, and understanding. We will get through this tumultuous time and be back to normal as soon as possible. In the meantime, please enjoy our monthly digital issues, which are bursting with high-quality content and dropping unfailingly on the 1st of every month. Signed by Mark Griffith. The German manufacturer Beyerdynamic has many drum microphones in its range. When it comes to microphones for top players, one name often comes up: Beyerdynamic. Whether Anneke Nils, Jojo Mayer, Felix Lehrmann, Wolfgang Hafner, or Daniel Schild, they all use the products of the Hilbron company. Beyerdynamic has produced a video series on the subject of drum miking, which shows you the basics of drum microphones and gives you the tips and tricks when it comes to correct positioning. Here's a quick sample of what the videos are. They're all posted on the story on our website. And even if you don't use these microphones, it still gives you an idea of positioning and how to use a mic in a studio. So check it out. Here's the clip.
Hey there, Andy here with Beyerdynamic. No matter if in live or recording scenarios, drum miking is often thought of as a very complex topic. In this video, I will show you a basic way to mic up a whole drum kit that will work in almost every situation. If you want to learn more about different microphone options and miking techniques, make sure to check out the following videos of this series, giving you an in-depth look at the individual instruments. We prepared a 4-piece kit with a 14-inch snare, a 20-inch kick drum, and 10 and 14-inch toms.
And this concludes episode 4 of the Drumming News Network. Please tell all the drummers in your life about the Drumming News Network. If you have any suggestions or feedback for the show, please email us at feedback@drumming-news-network. And until next time, keep drumming.
This has been a production of the Drumming News Network. All rights reserved. All media is owned by the respective parties. This episode cannot be distributed or copied in any form. Please visit drumming-news-network.com daily to keep up on all the latest drumming news. Copyright 2022.